Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to another YouTube video, and for today's video, we are going to be breaking down Stetson Bennett's NFL rookie preseason debut. Now, before we get started, I just want to say thank you guys so much for all the love and support on the previous two videos that I did on Anthony Richardson and Bryce Young. Did not expect them to get that many views. I just want to say thank you guys so much for all the support on those, and if you enjoyed this one, let me know by dropping a like, and yeah, without further ado, let's get right into it. So for Stetson Bennett's debut, the best way to describe it is it had a extremely high amount of highs. I'm talking NFL veteran, Pro Bowl type highs. And then it had the lowest of lows of a high school quarterback low. And it's going to start off a little rocky and then it'll get better. So this first play here, you have doubles and you also have this corner right here. He's going to be showing blitz in a second. So if we come over here and we press play, you'll see that this guy is going to be gunning for Stetson Bennett. So he guns for him. So what does that mean? Wherever the pressure is coming, you throw the ball because they don't have someone to replace it. In this case, the safety comes down. So there is someone to replace it, but now they're playing man and there's this much green grass, okay? Now, Stetson Bennett makes a good decision, but a just horrible throw. He drops back, takes way too long. This guy's already breaking. Ball should already be out. And then just throws the ball like he's throwing at the park. I mean, no type of urgency on that throw. No type of, let's get the ball to receiver, just out playing catch with his quarterback's coach. And that should have been a pick six. Horrible throw. Stetson Bennett needs to be on his heels, but on this play here, it was just a bad decision, taking way too long to get the ball out. Now, granted, this is first drive in the NFL, so yeah, that's that, but let's move on to the next one. So this next play here just has you scratching your head, wondering why would we do this? This is a high school level mistake that you learn not to make. Stetson Bennett never did this in college. This is something you probably will never, if you do, it's very rare, see an NFL quarterback do. Horrible decision by Stetson Bennett, but let's see what we got going on. So this is going to be a bootleg. You have your under coming, then you have your over, and then you have you have your deep over, then you have your over. So let's see it from the top view here. So like I said, you have your under, you have a little trailer, you have your over, and then you have your deep over corner. So at this point, Stetson Bennett should get rid of the ball. This guy is on his feet. This guy is trailing this guy. Give him the ball. He can turn that field, pick up 5, 6, 7 yards, maybe even break a tackle, pick up 10 yards. Stetson Bennett, this ball should be out by now. Instead, he stops in his tracks. I think what he wanted to do is throw to this receiver here. And right when he went to go plant, he saw this guy in front of him and realized he couldn't. So then he continues to scramble out. And instead of throwing the ball away, he throws it back in bounds, which I don't understand here. I don't understand. 100 times out of 100, you throw this ball in the dirt, you throw it away. At the very, very least, you throw it away. Play's not there. You live to see another down. This is something that we saw with Anthony Richardson that he struggled with. You live to see another down. But instead, he just throws it. That ball is... He throws that ball 3, and he throws it up and away. So maybe 3, 4 yards. The receiver's just standing there. That was a horrible throw. I don't know who he's throwing to because that ball, the trajectory of that ball was going this way. I don't even know, but horrible decision, horrible throw. Let's just move on to the next one. So here we have a goal-to-go situation with empty formation and trips on the right-hand side. So Bennett looks, he's like, okay, I know where my hot read is. He drops back. Right before he goes to spin out, this guy runs a dig route. He's open, but Stetson Bennett is already turning away from the pressure, trying to evade it. He does. At this point, you just throw the ball away. But instead, he tries to squeeze the ball between 2 or 3 defenders. This is a better look of it. So he drops back, looking left, looks middle, not there. Scrambles, and at this point, you just need to throw the ball away. He throws across his body to 4 people just standing there, throwing across his body. I think he's trying to throw to this receiver, but I mean that's just a horrible throw. I don't get that one bit. Yeah. just makes you, why? There's no reason for that. You air mail that ball into the stands. You don't try and force it. Knock on wood, I think this is the last one where it kind of has you scratching your head. So let's move on. So this next play here, it looks like the Chargers are running man. And one thing you'll see Bennett do is kind of go through his progression a little bit. So that's a good thing. So ball is snapped, and you'll see he has a pretty good pocket. But as he drops back, you'll see his eyes. He's looking here. He's like, no, I don't want to fit that in there. So what does he do? He makes his way. He's like, oh, you're coming out of your break. Drills that ball right at the goal line. Receiver catches it, touchdown. So we're going to see a different view. This is where Stetson Bennett is good. Looks one, looks two, no. Drills that ball in there. Kind of a little bit low and away, but just perfect. I mean, just perfect. So you see him kind of step up into the pocket and step into that throw and just put it right on the money. This is the Stetson Bennett we need to see. This is the Stetson Bennett we like to see. Great throw, great read, right on the goal line for a touchdown. Great throw, Stetson Bennett. This next one here, I have PTSD from because I did this in high school and just threw the ball up as I was getting swung down and threw an interception, and I got benched for the rest of the game. But this is something that Stetson will learn from this game. That is for sure. He will indeed learn from this game and know what not to do. So you guys are going to see it's another bootleg. They're running an under, another over, and then a deep corner. Stetson Bennett, I guess, doesn't really think he can fit the ball in there. So instead of throwing it away as he's getting tackled, it's a face mask, but you throw that ball away. I mean, the face mask is clear as day, but it's just a poor decision. Throw it away, throw it away, throw it away. He had so many opportunities to throw that ball away. So here, get it to him. Nope, get rid of it, and face mask. So this is just one of those plays where it's like, why? But I can guarantee you Bennett will learn from these situations, because these are things that, you should, and he probably has learned at the high school and college level, that, you get rid of that ball. So I'm not really too worried on how he's going to improve moving forward. He's won back-to-back national championships, was in voting for the Heisman. This isn't going to go and haunt him for the rest of his career. So this next play here is empty formation, and the Chargers again they're all in man, but this is 2nd and 21. So what all of these corners are doing is they are forcing all of these receivers to the inside help right here. They're forcing them inside, and thankfully enough, this offensive play call matches perfectly with what the Rams are running. So this is all slants. Ironically enough, he's running a slant, he's running a slant, slant, slant. He's running like a 5 and in kind of like under route. So Bennett makes a great read. He stops. He's like, I want to go there with the football. I can definitely fit that ball in there. He has a great throwing lane and just drills the ball right in there. Linebacker already has to turn around, doesn't know where the ball is. Good pickup of 25, 30 yards. I mean, there's nothing to complain about this. Stetson dropped back, stared down his receiver, knew where he wanted to go with the football, rips it, pick up a 30 yards, first down on a 2nd and 21. Way to recognize the coverage, way to recognize and read that linebacker, say, you're going to sit, I'm going to throw it right behind you. So, great execution. Now, this is probably one of the best throws that you will see in this preseason. I mean, this is just phenomenal that you see all pro quarterbacks, MVP, Patrick Mahomes type throws. This is what we want to see from Stetson Bennett. So what we've got going on here is Stetson Bennett going through his progressions. So you will see his head go look down the middle of the field for his first progression. So let's see here. He's looking about here. And he's like, receiver's not looking, not the route I want. So what does he do? He's like, this guy has about a 15 and out. Let me just rip this to him as he's still running. He plants his back foot and starts his throw on a 5-step drop with no hitch and just rips it. The receiver is still running. He hasn't even broken his route off. Ball gets there. Boom. Perfect throw. Let's just watch it in full time. Really quickly here. Drops back. Boom. Receiver finally finally turns around to get the ball. That, my friends, is 10 out of 10. Perfect anticipation. Throwing that ball before the receiver even begins to break his route. Bennett throws that ball right when the receiver's at the 48 yard line. So it's not even the 46 yard line. It's like right at the 45 yard line. And then 7 plus, so 10, 11, 12 yards later, the receiver catches the ball. Oh my God, that's just perfect. Let's move on to the next one. So here we see Stetson Bennett capitalize off of a defensive mistake. So what's going to happen is this running back is going to just run a swing route out in the flats. And this receiver is going to run a little sit. Now, what should be happening is this guy, so they're playing man right now. So this middle linebacker right here, this is the middle linebacker's man, is the running back. They're playing man. What ends up happening is this safety comes down and ends up also taking the running back. So it's a miscommunication. But what happens is this receiver runs a drag across the field towards the back pylon, and he gets inside leverage on this corner. And since there's no safety there, Stetson Bennett throws a beautiful ball right in the middle of the field. So you'll see this guy creeps down. Running back is going to go out. Let's see here. So look at that. Both guys are going to one running back. This guy already has inside leverage. Backer comes out. Middle of the field is wide open. Bennett's like, I'm just waiting for you to break so I can throw the ball. Throws a beautiful ball. Let's see it from the quarterback's perspective, because the way he spins this ball is beautiful. Kind of off balance, on his toes. Ooh. I mean, this is the great throw. Look at that. Oh my God. All right, so I just switched media players because it was giving me trouble, man. But look at that. He throws that planted. Watch this one more time. He throws this planted off his back foot and just zips it perfect. So this is another one of those anticipation throws. Now the accuracy may not be all the way there, but nonetheless, anticipation in this league is extremely difficult to master, and the fact that he's a rookie and he's already doing this is extremely impressive. Bennett is going to send this wide out in motion. It's going to draw out another backer, which clears more field in the middle of space. Bennett's dropping back. There's only one guy he wants to throw it to. This receiver is starting to break his route on the outside. Bennett throws it. Sort of kind of anticipation, but look who he has right in his face, and he's only 5'11". Throws the ball. It's a long ball across the field. I mean, a really long ball. Let's get a different angle of this, but it's a good throw. You know, low and away. The DB can't get to it, and it's a first down at the end of the day. So let's see this. Pressure in his face. Throws off his back foot again, which is why he doesn't get all that distance on this throw that he needs. But it's a good throw. Low and away for the receiver to go get it. Good throw. That's a first down. Now, accuracy was a little bit of an issue, but Bennett isn't really panicking except for the first 3-4 plays. He's not really panicking when he's in the pocket. When he has his pre-snap read and he's like, okay, this is where I want to go with the football, he's very decisive and he gets the ball there. We'll see in some of the other clips him going through his progressions a little bit, but yeah, Bennett is doing a really good job of knowing where he wants to go with the football. If he really wants to go there, pre-snap, that's what he sees, he's going there. And we're going to see it again in this play right here. Bennett pre-snap, he says, I have a backside hitch. I think this is a mismatch. That's where I want to go with the football. So you're going to see he's going to drop back, take a 3-step drop, and he's actually going to drill this ball in there this time. Throw it high. That's where you kind of want it a little bit, maybe a tiny bit too high, but he throws it. Receiver picks up the first down, and that's all she wrote. I mean, it's as simple as that. He's not doing too much. He knows pre-snap, this is where I want to go with the football, being very decisive and sticking with where he wants to go. Drops back, rifles the ball in there, first down. Now this next one here is probably one of his better ones. The ball is a little bit behind the receiver, but this is what we want to see from rookie quarterbacks and Stetson Bennett. So he's going to drop back, the Chargers again are playing man with single high. And what you're going to see is this guy right here running an out, and you have this guy running a shallow cross, and this guy running a deep over dig. Now watch Bennett's eyes. He's going to be going from one progression here. He doesn't like it. Swings across the field. That's not there. This guy's breaking. I'm going to throw to this guy. Beautiful throw. Look at that wide open throwing lane. Drills the ball right in there. Now it was behind the receiver. But that's great. That's what we want to see from Stetson Bennett and rookie quarterbacks. Going from progression to progression to progression. Especially swinging it across the field. Not that many quarterbacks have a habit of swinging across the field. You have the habit of staying on one side of the field, going from 1 to 2, and then kind of just taking off or throwing the ball away. That's great maturity from Stetson Bennett. It's a great throw. It's a great read. Well, throw was behind, but you guys get what I mean. So that's going to do it for Stetson Bennett's breakdown. If I had to grade him, I'd give him a C+, because his highs were insanely high with anticipation, going from progression to progression, knowing where to go with the football when he wants to, but his lows were very, very, very low lows of just get the ball out of there. It's not a mistake you should be making. Live to see another down, almost throwing 2 pick sixes. But nonetheless, Bennett will learn from this. I guarantee you. He got drilled when they went in for film in the QB room and teams, and what the hell are you doing here? He definitely got chewed out. He's definitely going to learn from this. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think of Stetson Bennett. Hopefully you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all next video.